to Major League Minor. Today's show we're going to dive right into the XFL rankings, and as you can see, the Oklahoma Nightmare have ended up number 1 in the final standings for the regular season, coming in at 6-1, followed by the Kansas Cougars. Now you'll notice that they're a half point for and against, and interesting story here. The storyline actually begins that the Kansas Cougars were deducted points as punishment for using illegal referees during the game against the Green Country Phoenix. They were also given a half-game repeal for the same thing as well, so that's why you see a 5.5 and 1.5 for the wins-loss column. Moving right along, the Oklahoma Territorial Desperados coming in at 5-2, following with the Oklahoma Chargers 5-3. The Force coming in at 3-4. The Green Country Phoenix 2.5 and 4.5, same story related with the Kansas Cougars. Finishing up with the Oklahoma Elite, and finally dead last, the PC Bulldogs. Now, Putnam City has folded, from what I understand, and that's been regarded as a little controversial since it is the commissioner's team. However, it was stated that last week that the commissioner was stepping down. Could be related to the team folding as well. We're not sure. Either way, there's going to be 7 teams in the playoffs. We will post the playoff bracket a little bit later in the week. Now, recapping last week's games, there was only 2 games that went on. The Kansas Cougars defeated the Oklahoma Chargers 14-0, and then the Oklahoma Nightmare, of course, they won 20-0 against the Oklahoma Territorial Desperados, even though I was picking the Desperados to have a little bit of a favorite. They laid a goose egg. Unfortunately, that's the way it goes in semi-pro football. Now we're going to take a little bit of break, and you'll see our next commercial.
Have you been caught in legal problems, faced with serious issues that threaten your job, marriage, or political career? Here at Nielsen's Assassinations, we offer a wide variety of services to get you out of even the most difficult circumstances. Established in 1963, we still offer the highest quality hits at competitive rates. We pride ourselves in always giving you the most professional services with a wide array of options. We are the only assassination firm licensed in the use of incendiaries and trained ninjas. Our work is guaranteed to be discreet and completely untraceable. We can mop up your little messes, and you reap the benefits from the comfort of your own home while avoiding any legal hazards. Call us today for your free, no-hassle consultation. Your enemies will be sad that you did. At Nielsen's Assassinations, we kill for you.
And we're back. What a cutthroat business. Just don't be late on your payment to those guys. Anyway, we're going to get back to CFL games now. CFL finally getting into their playoffs also here within the next week. Everybody's off this week with the XFL and the CFL being Memorial Weekend, which reminds me, everybody get yourself a grill, get yourself a boat, get yourself some beer, whatever alcohol, make your way up to the local lake, have some fun. I definitely am probably going to partake in all 3. Anyway, getting back to the CFL, as you'll see, the Joplin Crusaders are undefeated at 9-0. Nothing surprising in the CFL. They've really been the victors in many, many seasons, dating all the way back into the early 2000s. These guys are a powerhouse in AA ball. Indian Enforcers coming in at 6-2, followed by the Queen City Grizzlies. The Northwest Battle coming in also at 6-3. The River Valley Reckoning at 5-3. The Rose Hill Zombies at 4-3. The Arkansas Guardians at 5-4, the Kansas City Saints at 3-6, followed by the Arkansas Raptors 2-7, and following the Arkansas Raging Ducks at 2-7. These standings are coming officially from the CFL website. If there are any discrepancies, please take it up with the CFL. Now we're going to talk a little bit about last week's games. The game of the week actually ended in final overtime in a very odd score. You're not going to find this at many games. The Queen City Grizzlies came victors by 15-14 against the River Valley Reckoning. The game went into overtime with 8-8, couple field goals here, a touchdown there, and there you have it. The next game, we had 2 other games also that were called because of weather. This one between the Enid Enforcers and the Arkansas Guardians, 19-7, as you see the Enid Enforcers come up with a victory. Game was canceled in the third quarter due to lightning and everything else that was going on. It's May in Oklahoma, folks, so guess what? You got to be weather prepared. The next one was against the Arkansas Battle and the Rose Hill Zombies. The Battle coming out with a 16-7 victory. That game called at halftime also for weather. Now we'll be right back, folks, and you'll see our next sponsor.
Years of research and development have given rise to the incredible OmniTool Plus. Made from top quality materials, the amazing OmniTool Plus is sure to add convenience to ordinary household chores. The OmniTool Plus opens, closes, dials, types, rings, rakes, digs, cuts, and cleans. The OmniTool Plus is microwavable, can be frozen, is dishwasher safe, oven safe, and can be washed and dried. But here's what's included in the OmniTool Plus package. OmniTool Plus. OmniTool Plus hook gives your OmniTool Plus more convenient storage capabilities. Simply attach the free suction device in a safe area, then hang the OmniTool Plus hook. It's so easy. OmniTool Plus keychain is a top quality mechanism that allows you to take your OmniTool Plus virtually anywhere. OmniTool Plus lock accepts any standard combination lock with the exclusive OmniTool protection port to keep your investment safe. This burglar thinks he'll get away with stealing fine china from this cabinet with the OmniTool Plus. But OmniTool Plus lock prevents him from taking these fine dishes. OmniTool Plus lock saves the day. The sleek new design on OmniTool Plus handle makes cleaning rugs and floors a cinch. Carry it with ease instead of a big bulky briefcase. OmniTool Plus. These sneaky fellows think they're going to get away with a nice new car. But the OmniTool Plus comes equipped to act as a deterrent against car theft. Sorry, buddy, this car is protected by the OmniTool Plus. OmniTool Plus. The OmniTool Plus is available in gold and comes free with your purchase of the OmniTool Plus package. Show the girl of your dreams that your love is forever with the OmniTool Plus Gold. The new OmniTool Plus Patriot is a must-have for every American. This OmniTool Plus is covered in high-quality paints to show off that red, white, and blue. OmniTool Plus.
There is nothing that this OmniTool cannot do. And that's my personal guarantee. If you find any defects in the workmanship of your OmniTool Plus, please do not hesitate to write us or call us.
The OmniTool Plus innovation team has developed OmniTool Plus Compact. It fits easily into most standard size pockets. Call now and OmniTool Plus Compact comes to you absolutely free.
OmniTool Plus.
You're walking to your car when suddenly you're attacked. The OmniTool Plus is also a great weapon for defense. Thanks to the OmniTool Plus, this woman was saved and unharmed. This is Lab A at OmniTool Industries.
The OmniTool Plus is made of high-quality materials and can do very many things.
Here's a test from a high ladder. OmniTool Plus is not scratched. Don't let the fancy blue stripe fool you. This is a cheap imitation. This car speeds over the OmniTool Plus, which does not budge. And now for the cheap imitation. Beware the blue stripe. Inside the OmniTool Plus high-quality wood chamber is a solid titanium core. Omnitanium.
Very tough.
The OmniTool Plus package comes with everything you see here. Here's how to order. Have your credit card ready and call 800-555-0199 or send check or money order to the address on your screen. The OmniTool Plus package is $19.95 and is not sold in stores, so call now while supplies last.
And we're back. Now we're going to talk a little bit about GDFL. Last week there was no game against the Bounty Hunters and the Dallas Diesel due to precautions for the storms that were coming in, and rightfully so. They would have been it would have been a real travesty to travel all the way up from Dallas to not only get your butt whipped, but also you're going to have to call the game, within the first quarter. So the Bounty Hunters made the wise decision and not to play that game. However, the Oklahoma City Bounty Hunters will now host the Lawton Hellcats this Saturday at Putnam City Stadium, 7 p.m. The Hellcats they lost to the Thunder in their inaugural season opener, 74-7, And they had high hopes, but it didn't happen. So my prediction, of course, is going to be a real easy one here. I'm going to put the OKC Bounty Hunters a minimum of 50 points favorite against the Hellcats. The Hellcats have got a lot of meshing together, and they were caught in a real bad trap with their former owner, unfortunately. But they do have a lot of heart coming into this. Hopefully they can stay together. I think they will. So we'll see how they do, and maybe they can learn along the way. Next game we're talking about now is the Thunder. The Thunder out of Tulsa are going to be taking on the Twin City Spartans. That game's going to be in New Boston, Texas. Another 7 o'clock kickoff. Again, I'm going to give that one a 50-point favorite to Tulsa over the first-year Spartans. I believe the Spartans might have come from the Louisiana Spartans. There's a little speculation of that. I know that they're a first-year team, but who knows? Sometimes these teams pick up and go. Recapping last week's Thunder whumping against the first-year Hellcats 70-4. We've got some highlights on this game. And now, giving his point of view, driving a porta potty truck somewhere in Choctaw, here's Chris Balfe.
Hey, what's up? I'm doing my weekly recap for the XFL. I already did one, but I was asked to do another one in video format, so here you go. Apologize for me looking a little rough. I'm busy with work. I haven't seen my own house, but anywho, here goes. The Kansas Cougars beat the Chargers 14-0. That was pretty much as everyone expected. Looks like Kansas can win without the help of the refs. And it's going to be interesting to see how they do in the playoffs with so much scrutiny going on with their team right now. The surprise game was the Nightmare shutting out the Desperados 20-0. I didn't think that would happen. I figured the ball game could go either direction, but never foresaw a shutout. But those two teams will definitely meet up again in the championship. If there is a championship, if there's even a playoffs, but that's to be discussed at another time, and I won't hash on that. In the GDFL, the Thunder beat the Lawton Hellcats 74-7. Not sure what to say much about that. That was expected. Although I didn't think Lawton would score, and that's not saying anything disrespectful toward Lawton at all. Just you don't see too many teams, especially first-year teams, become successful on that type of stage. I only know of two teams that have actually been successful within the last few years as first-year teams in the GDFL, and that was the Diamondbacks and last year's Dallas Anarchy. Speaking of Dallas, Dallas was supposed to come to Oklahoma City to play last week, and unfortunately that couldn't happen because of weather. So we'll keep our ears tuned in to see when that one's going to be made up. So, safety tip for the day: don't video and drive at the same time. I'm only doing it because I'm ignorant and I don't listen to safety all too much. Maybe would you get the fuck out the way? So, you guys have a great Wednesday. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your week. And in lieu of the national holiday this weekend, I want to say thank you to all of our troops. And thank you to all of our troops within the GDFL, the XFL, and the CFL. You're greatly appreciated, as well as your families. You guys sacrifice a lot. And I know myself, for one, I'm greatly appreciative of everyone who serves.
Well, I sure hope you enjoyed the show today. Be back next week as we'll start talking more about playoffs in the XFL and the CFL, and we're getting right into this GDFL season. Will be week 3. Until then, I'm Chris Dotson, reminding you to go out and watch some football, and this weekend, since it's Memorial Day, Amsterdam Vodka, the official drink of Memorial Day. Until then, folks, have a great night.